There's an invoice that goes back to 05/27/2025.
These are just some of the unpaid overdue invoices for electrical work Matthew P.E.I.'s company has done over the last year for a New Brunswick-based contractor called Integrity HVAC. In total, P.E.I. says Integrity owes him $56,000 for work he did through government energy efficiency programs. It's money he worries he may never get.
I feel the government's responsible for this one. They knew that we were owed money. They didn't do anything, they just continued the process and paid the contractor.
P.E.I.'s company, MBI Electrical, started doing work for Integrity HVAC 2 years ago as the subcontractor on heat pump installations and other energy efficiency upgrades. Islanders who qualified got those upgrades paid for by government through its net zero free programs. The province hired contractors like Integrity to do the work, then when it was complete, paid them directly. It was then on Integrity to pay P.E.I. his portion as the subcontractor.
There was no real issues in the very beginning, but shortly into that it started to feel a little funny. We were getting a little bit here, a little bit there, following up with the government to see that Integrity was actually in fact paid, and they were, and we just weren't getting our payments. So the bill kept creeping up, creeping up, creeping up.
Though despite the ballooning bill, P.E.I.'s company continued to work under Integrity, who continued getting hired by the province. Work
is work. You got to go. Times are tough over the winter for every contractor, so you want to keep taking the work. We felt that it was safe because it was a government program.
Thank you for calling Integrity HVAC.
But P.E.I. says in the fall, it became more and more difficult to get through to anyone at Integrity. In December, he flagged his concerns with net zero program officials. He says he asked them to hold back any more payments to Integrity until the company paid him, though he says that didn't happen. A spokesperson for P.E.I.'s energy department told CBC the department does not oversee payments to subcontractors. Our agreement is with the main contractor. The spokesperson also confirmed Integrity is no longer operating on the island, and in late April was removed from the province's list of approved contractors for reasons unrelated to the unpaid invoices.
I don't have that kind of money to sit here and keep absorbing from contractors that have come through these programs and disappear. I feel that the program is not vetted properly.
The department spokesperson said contractors approved for the programs must meet strict requirements and adhere to a code of conduct. She added that any complaints are investigated and could lead to a contractor being put on probation or removed from the province's list altogether. Officials with Integrity HVAC declined to comment for this story. Steve Bruce, CBC News, Charlottetown.